Okay, now that we've messed around with the sequences, we're going to do a new topic called a series. And earlier on, actually my last video we kind of explored the series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we just know it to be just a list of numbers in order, okay? A sequence is when we take all those numbers and we add them together, okay? You could say that we sum them all together, okay? So go ahead and, if you want to take my word for it or plug it into your calculator, if we add all these numbers up, we end up with the number 55, I believe, okay? And that's what we do. And sometimes, you know, there are, you know, this series of numbers could have went on to infinity for all we know, okay? But in this case, it just went up to 10. So, let me introduce you to a new type of notation, and it's basically how we represent this whole entire thing, okay? And you might have seen this before. It's the sigma sign, okay? And it actually means sum, okay? And then you'll see usually a K, an I, or an N, or a J. You know, just some type of index down at the bottom, and then you'll see this right here. But don't worry, I'm going to tell you what it all means, okay? Basically, this just kind of means start here. And I'm referring to this series of numbers, okay? So this bottom part's going to tell you where to start at. And likewise, here we go. We started right there, okay? The next number that's up top, that's going to tell you where to end at, okay? And in this case, the number was 10, but it's actually referring to a sub 10, okay? And this is referring to a sub 1, okay? So, and in this case, you know, it was going to be 1, and it happens to be 10 in this case, but that's what it's actually looking for. And depending on the formula, these numbers could be different. In this case, it's just a regular old K. So that means we're going to start at 1, and then we're just going to increase by 1 each time, all the way until we get to 10. Okay? And so on, and that's what that means right there. Okay? So let's go ahead and let's see if we can't put this thing to work right here. Okay? So let's say that we had, let's go to 5, and let's start at K equals 1, and let's say our formula is 2n plus 2. Okay, so there's our formula, 2n plus 2. Well, that means that we're going to start with 1, and we're going to end with 5 for our n here. Actually, it'll be k, I'm sorry. So let's go k to be 1. And then we're going to go 2. Then we're going to throw a 3 in there. We'll go 4. Okay. Now, notice here's my starting value. And here's my ending value. Okay? Right there. So, next thing we do is we go ahead and simplify this. So, this is going to be 2 plus 2. That's going to be 4. 2 plus 2 times 2 is 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, that's going to be 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. Then we're going to add these all up, okay? And I just like to go ahead and I go 10, and I cross them out, plus 8, plus 10, plus 12. You could probably do a lot of this in your head, but let's just go ahead and group these together and group these together. Looks like we get 20 plus 20 equals 40. Oops, I didn't even get that on there. So basically, that is the answer to this summation, okay? and we're gonna explore. Probably not gonna use a whole lot of summation until you know, we get a little further on into calculus. Okay, let's do another example real quick. Why not, right? Okay, so here is an example, and I'm going to use 0 this time. I'm going to go 2n plus 1, and we're going to go to n equals 4. Okay, so how would we tackle this one? Okay, well, this would be equal to 2 times 0 plus 1. 2 times 1 plus 1. 2 times 2 plus 1. 2 times 3 plus 1. Okay. Now you're starting to see that, you know, this isn't really too tough. It's mainly just keeping track of your numbers, and, you know, might make an arithmetic error or something here. But here we got, what do we got? 0, 1, plus 3, plus 5, plus 7, plus 8. Notice how this is that sequence we used in my last video. Remember when I showed you how to basically generate all odd numbers? 9. That's not too much of an odd number, is it? So we got 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 7 is 16, plus 9 equals 25. Okay? So that is, you know, that's the summation of this right here. Okay? I think that'll about do it for now. We're gonna explore a little more of this later. Okay, we're gonna start dealing with partial sums, and we're gonna show you some real tricky formulas that'll kind of eliminate the need to do all this arithmetic right here, and we'll show you how to do some of those. Okay, so I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.